Look at the fluid silhouettes appearing on your screen right now, and completely discard the obsolete notion that an automobile must be a binary choice between engineering utility and physical commuting. What we are dissecting here is not just an aerodynamic exercise. It is a highly calculated, high-fashion lifestyle statement engineered to be driven exactly like a couture accessory. Welcome back to Vision Effect TV. I'm Ava. Today, we are staging an unfiltered, tactical first look at a machine designed to aggressively disrupt aesthetic benchmarks, the 2027 Geely Galaxy TT. This platform represents a bold, highly strategic narrative shift targeting mainstream premium electric fastbacks with pure visual hostility. Geely is deliberately moving away from generic corporate aesthetics, wrapping flagship tech in a low-slung framework that feels deeply anchored to the high-fashion universe. But out here on the grid, striking visual presence means absolutely nothing without robust operational telemetry. We must look past the exterior elegance, evaluate the silicon infrastructure, and determine if this machine is an elite technological miracle or a beautifully wrapped marketing distraction. Let's look at the parameters. To truly comprehend how Geely is weaponizing this visual presence on the asphalt, we must first map the exact mathematical proportions of its exterior architecture. The Galaxy TT intentionally breaks away from traditional, upright three-box sedan silhouettes to deploy a hyper-aggressive, sweeping fastback profile. Notice the radical 1.3 width-to-height ratio. This specific mechanical dimension grants the vehicle an exceptionally wide, low-slung stance that replicates pure sports car geometry. At the front fascia, hyper-thin, seamlessly curved LED headlamp clusters flank a highly sculpted hood, redirecting high-velocity airstreams to optimize aerodynamic efficiency. The exterior customization layer is equally calculated, discarding standard assembly line paint options for 8 distinct, custom-developed haute couture shades, including Fjord blue and olive green. This visual strategy is highly functional, acting as a precise aerodynamic sculpture that slices through wind resistance to protect the vehicle's driving range at sustained speeds. Step inside the digital workspace, and the conversation completely shifts from surface aesthetics to deep, computational immersion. This is where Geely intends to establish an absolute psychological advantage over its immediate segment rivals. The entire cabin architecture operates as a highly integrated, multi-screen matrix driven by the flagship second-generation Flyme Auto operating system. This software layer completely eliminates input latency, rendering complex three-dimensional navigation mapping and real-time sensor visualization instantly. My personal technical assessment here focuses heavily on the human-machine interface. Instead of cluttering the dashboard with uninspired, cost-cut digital panels, Geely has embedded the hardware into an elegant, driver-centric layout that feels premium and structurally continuous. The sensory telemetry is amplified by a high-fidelity acoustic matrix that integrates traditional design motifs directly into the physical speaker grills. Every single touchpoint, from the tactile feedback of the steering controls to the neural processing speed of the voice activation array, feels meticulously calibrated. It completely refuses to behave like a generic, clinical EV cabin. It balances high-performance silicon processing power with an ultra-luxurious, relaxing executive lounge ambience, establishing a new interior benchmark for this price coordinate. Now, let us strip away the high-fashion interior layer and dissect the core high-voltage telemetry buried deep within the chassis matrix. The Galaxy TT is running a sophisticated, 80-way advanced 800-volt high-voltage electric architecture. In its standard, rear-wheel drive propulsion deployment, the single rear-mounted permanent magnet synchronous motor forces out an efficient 245 kilowatts, translating to a responsive 333 horsepower. For high-velocity deployment parameters, the premium dual-motor all-wheel drive configuration escalates output to a punishing 425 kilowatts. Energy management relies on 52, 64, or 75 kilowatt-hour battery packs, securing a certified CLTC driving range of up to 725 kilometers on the highest specification. This means the platform manages its thermal and electrical loads with elite efficiency, delivering linear power without premature battery degradation. This brings us directly to my definitive, tactical market verdict. Does the 2027 Geely Galaxy TT truly possess the mechanical and structural integrity to conquer the mainstream electric grid? My fiscal and engineering conclusion is highly focused. You should absolutely put your name on the order book and deploy your capital here if you want to command immense street presence while securing cutting-edge 800-volt lightning-fast charging speeds and a highly responsive 300-plus horsepower rear-wheel drive dynamic layout. Geely has successfully democratized high-end lifestyle design and premium silicon architecture within a reasonable budget framework. However, you must bypass this machine completely if your daily routine demands the high ground clearance and cargo versatility of a traditional SUV, or if you prefer analog simplicity over a heavily digital, software-dependent interface. The Galaxy TT is a precision-targeted, beautifully styled technological weapon aimed straight at the heart of the mainstream EV establishment. Hit that subscribe button to Vision Effect TV right now. Are you ready to drive this high-fashion statement on the asphalt? Or are you locking into a traditional rival platform today? I'm Ava, and I'll see you in the very next technical breakdown.